Once we have our trunk line in, it's time to start placing fixtures. Fixtures are like, for plumbing, like wall sockets are for electrical. They're going to let water out. They're going to make water flow. Devices in electrical make electricity flow. So we're going to put in some things that have a water demand. And of course, the bathrooms are going to be the first place we're going to look. So I'll put in a plumbing fixture. Plumbing fixture. Let me get back to where I'm looking at the right thing here. Yeah. And I'll put in a plumbing fixture, and a lot of things come up that are already in here, but if they aren't, you can go look. You can get a the most important thing, of course, is our water closet, which is another fancy word for a toilet. We're going to use, now these public flush valve ones are big, greater than 1.6. So we're going to go with the 1.6. We do want to save a little water. And I'm going to put those over here in about the right place. I don't have to be perfect, but it needs to be in sort of the right place. So I'm going to do that. Put it in that corner. And then I do need the ones from the other bathroom too. So I'm going to do the same type of a thing. And you'll see that I'm placing them in such a way that there we go. That there's a lot of room for a ADA compliant bathroom in here. My next one that I'm going to put in, I think, plumbing fixture, will be the lavatories. Where am I going to wash hands? Here we are. They don't need to be big. 19 by 14 will be fine. And I'm going to put those over this way. So that gives me a lot of room over here to move around. I can put a wall, a divider in if I feel like it, but I probably won't since there's only one person at a time in here. So I'll put that one in there. And I think I'm going to move these just a little bit. They don't need to be that crammed against the wall. And there's probably a very good detail somewhere that tells me exactly how far away from the wall to put that for ADA. Now let me go ahead and put in my other lavatories, and that again, plumbing fixture, lavatory. And I'm going to put those in somewhere over by the door. So there's a lot of room and it's easy for people to work with and to move around. And these don't have to be exact. They're just giving a good idea. So now I've got my lavatories set. I think there's in here, this is a break room. So just, it doesn't have to be perfect, but there might be something in here that works. Might be a kitchen sink double, probably would be good to put a lavatory or something in there just to check on making that much water. And I'll put a little bit larger one in. And I'm just going to put it against this right here. And that's really just going to be a point of use for water. Actually, since I don't know exactly what's going to be there, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to go look for a plumbing fixture that's called a pipe connector, domestic cold water. And you can find that under plumbing. I'm going to put it in, and I'm just going to put one in here. And it's a little tiny thing, but you'll see why in a few minutes. So I'm going to put that in there. Now I need something to fill this up. So I'm going to put 2 of these in here because I'm going to want a lot of water, I think. And each one is 2 gallons per minute. So even though I might make that all one later on, I'm going to be able to fill this up at like 10 gallons a minute because there's a lot of water in here. So I'm going to put a bunch of them in there. And then I'm going to need at least another one over here for my chemistry area, and probably another one somewhere way down here for at least one over there. Doesn't have a host face. That'll be okay. Now, those all got put in, I think, at, let's see what the elevation is for that. Oh, I put it in at 0. I probably want it in like at 3 feet. See if I can get all of those at 3 feet. And this one at 3 feet. And this one at 3 feet. If I had done it originally correctly, it would have been a little bit easier. And this one at 3 feet. So you can see, you're just going to make sure that you've got a place to put water everywhere that you can. Okay, so I've got my plumbing fixtures in now. And those consist of little hose bibs, water connectors that I can turn on and off. They consist of toilets and sinks. And there might be other things in here that I'll want to put in later, but that will do for now. Now, it could be that I need a little connector in over here for some coffee or this or that or the other thing. I'll worry about that at another time. This will get me the minimum that I need for right now to get you the idea of how to put in plumbing.